ladies and gentlemen, to SmackDown, and tonight we have a big night in store for you, including a massive main event. It is going to be Beast Brock Lesnar taking on one of his partners for Survivor Series, the man that attacked him after his match last week, Tommaso Ciampa, here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And now we are kicking us off here on SmackDown with Happy Corbin versus Jeff Hardy in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Last week, he was supposed to be scheduled Jeff Hardy versus Happy Corbin, but last week Happy Corbin took out Jeff Hardy before that matchup could even start backstage. Seems like Jeff Hardy was up there in the rafters back there just kind of getting ready like it seems like he normally would. And Corbin, there was a door up top there that you could see where the exit sign was, and he was up there. And he was able to find Jeff Hardy up there and hit into days on Jeff Hardy. So for Happy Corbin, he plays off this happy self, but you can tell he's very frustrated with how everything has turned out lately, especially how he was when he lost the Money in the Bank briefcase, trying to cash in on Hollywood Hulk Hogan a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, and Hogan kind of brushed it off and was able to defeat Happy Corbin really fast. So Baron Corbin failed a cash-in attempt, and now Corbin's going to have to go back to the drawing board and try and, earn it the hard way. Because, I mean, he was guaranteed to become WWE Champion with that briefcase, but how he cashed in and lost immediately, I mean, it's a big shame for this man. He has a lot of potential. But now he's going to have to show off his skills tonight, as it is Baron Corbin taking on Jeff Hardy here on SmackDown. And it's good to see Jeff Hardy back inside the ring. Like I said, we were supposed to see both of these guys in action last week. We didn't get to see it. Now we get to see it this week. And his opponent, these guys are not a part of the Survivor Series matches. I mean, kind of before this whole trade happened between all three brands, I was kind of thinking that Jeff Hardy, he's would be kind of involved in the NWO versus Team Raw, but Shawn Michaels ends up trading him. And we kind of talked to Jeff Hardy about it earlier tonight about how being traded from Raw to SmackDown. He said he has no ill blood with Shawn Michaels and whatnot. That he said it was a shame that he couldn't get his business done when he was $1 Million Champion and defeat Kevin Nash. But he said he's on the better times here on SmackDown, and he's going to do anything in his power to make sure that he makes SmackDown a positive appearance for him. And he's looking to get the championships back around his waist, and he's looking forward to getting rid of Baron Corbin or Happy Corbin. That's what kind of Jeff Hardy was saying. Doesn't really care about Happy Corbin, but he's not going to be too happy by the end of the tonight because Jeff's saying that he's going to defeat him. But we are going to find out. Here we go, Jeff Hardy versus Happy Corbin here to open up SmackDown. So now here we go, Baron Corbin. Oh my God. That was a big power slam. I don't know if that's going to be enough to put him away just yet. 2. Ooh. I mean, we know Jeff Hardy's gone through a lot of injuries, and he may not be 100% after last week's attack and at Hell in a Cell, where he went through the cell multiple times. As now Jeff Hardy with a submission hold here on Happy. Are we going to have ourselves an easy victory to kick us off here on SmackDown? But Corbin, these big knees, the big knees to that neck area for Jeff Hardy, that is not going to be feeling too good. And then we go with that collar elbow tie up, big knee to the midsection. And now Hardy, this is vintage Jeff Hardy right here. Oh, the leg drop right on the midsection there. And, Jeff looking to fly here. Does he think it's Swanton? No, frog splash. That may well do it though. Oh, still 1 count. But like we mentioned tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a big night. And tonight we are going to see Charlotte Flair in SmackDown action. She'll be making her return here to SmackDown. Be taking on Io Shirai later on tonight, where Charlotte is a part of that Raw vs. SmackDown Survivor Series team. And now springboard drop kick there from Hardy. And also tonight we see Diamond Mine, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly. They'll be taking on Buddy Murphy and Apollo Crews later on tonight as well. And Aleister Black makes his return here to SmackDown in action against Rey Mysterio. We were actually supposed to see Aleister Black and Big E go at it last week, but we saw Cedric Alexander, the European champion at that time, attack Big E, try to get the upper hand. Big E never saw the Fiend at first, but then when the Fiend and Big E saw each other, they would have a fight, and the Fiend would get ultimately the upper hand. And I haven't seen Big E today, but it doesn't mean we won't see him at all. And also, like we said, in the main event tonight, Ciampa takes on Lesnar one-on-one in your main event of the evening. We tried getting word with Ciampa about why he attacked Lesnar last week to end SmackDown, but we weren't able to get any words from him. So it seems like he's in one of his pissed off moods, and that is not something you want. I wonder if it's one of those things that, you know, Lesnar is kind of taking that spotlight away from him type of thing, or what exactly it could be. Because, I mean, right now, you know, these guys are all fighting to get that opportunity, and Ciampa probably not too happy. And the twist of fate there from Jeff Hardy. Could that be enough to put away Happy Corbin? 2.5. But, you know, Ciampa wasn't too happy. He lost to Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell. He wants that next opportunity. And wait a minute, Jeff Hardy, Swanton Bomb. Will that be it this time? 2, 3, yes it is. Jeff Hardy with a SmackDown win for himself tonight. And not a happy win, or a happy loss, I should say, for Happy Corbin. But big win for Jeff Hardy, getting that redemption tonight over that attack from Baron Corbin. Look at that frog splash earlier in the matchup. Doing some damage, but it wasn't enough at that time. But leading to it, Jeff Hardy with that twist of fate. And then another twist of fate, same twist of fate, but just from a different angle. But that Swanton Bomb leading to the victory. Big win for Jeff Hardy, ladies and gentlemen. A hard-fought match for Jeff tonight. We'll see what his future will be here on SmackDown. It is time for some women's action. Io Shirai, the genius of the sky, taking on Charlotte Flair. Io Shirai, we saw her at Hell in a Cell defeat Shayna Baszler in a good back-and-forth matchup. There for the longest time, we kind of honestly thought, in my personal thoughts, that, you know, Shayna, she dominated that match from the get-go, but Io Shirai was able to survive for the most part and able to walk out with a victory at the end of the night. So big win for Io Shirai. And she'll have herself a big opportunity as she takes on a former SmackDown Women's Champion in her own right, Charlotte Flair, tonight. And both of these women have beautiful moonsaults. We know Charlotte, the more established superstar. Io Shirai definitely going to be up there for a long, long time. But there's a lot of these women are fighting to be the best, and obviously that's going to be for every brand, for trying to be the best that they can and reach the top of the mountain and become, let's say, WWE champion, women's champion, whatever it may be. But, you know, when you have only a certain amount of matches in your career and you're losing and, you know, you're trying to find yourself, and then you get that big match at the pay-per-view and you actually win it, the championship wasn't on the line. But for Io Shirai, that might kind of strike some confidence in herself there. As here is Charlotte Flair making her way down to the ring. Let's see what Charlotte will have in store. And we were able to talk to Charlotte Flair earlier tonight about, you know, what's it feel like, that difference from getting traded from NXT to SmackDown. How does NXT feel? And she said that, you know, she was the best woman on that roster, but, you know, telling us the truth, she was saying that, you know, a lot of those women down there are definitely going to be the future of WWE one day, and that, you know, she got traded to SmackDown, and this is where she actually wants to be on a big name brand, not a brand that's rebranding itself in a way. But she said she had no ill feelings. Yeah, she kind of wanted to go against that, or become the NXT Women's Champion, but, you know, she's saying that, you know what, she's got a new lease on life here on SmackDown, and she's coming for that Women's Championship. So we'll see how that goes for Charlotte Flair, and trying to go after that SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, in the near future. Becky Lynch versus Ember Moon coming up next week here It's going to be a week and a couple days. We are just 1 week away from Survivor Series, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of big matches. We got Bobby Lashley from Monday Night Raw. He'll be pulling double duty on Raw, as he'll be taking on Omos one-on-one, as well as he'll be taking on Big E, the Intercontinental Champion, as well. So we'll see if that will favor SmackDown in a way that be able to kind of favor SmackDown in the way of, you know, Big E might be able to capitalize on Bobby Lashley, may not be 100% after taking on Omos, that type of thing. But we'll have to wait and find out. But it is now Charlotte taking on Io Shirai here. Let's get it going. It's now a swinging neck breaker there from Charlotte. Looking pretty good here early. That was his first maneuver of the matchup, but still looked pretty good. But like we mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, a very stacked women's division already as it is. Becky Lynch, Io Shirai, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax. Go on for days, but there's a lot of impressive women. There's a lot of, you know, up-and-coming women as well. Tegan Knox, Shotzi Blackheart, amongst others that, you know, we could see dominate here on SmackDown. And you can't forget Naomi and Sasha Banks as well. They are part of the Raw versus SmackDown women's matchup. It's going to be Charlotte Flair, Carmella, Sasha Banks, and Naomi. Sasha Banks is the lovely team captain for SmackDown, as well as for Monday Night Raw. It is going to be Bayley, Natalya, Tamina, and Rhea Ripley representing Monday Night Raw. So we'll see which team is going to be favored in that. If we're going off big names, you've got to kind of go with Team SmackDown on that, but anything is possible. As Io Shirai trying to fire up everyone here in Green Bay. Oh, double knees to the midsection there. Now Io Shirai. Uh-oh. Gonna go for a submission hold here. The abdominal stretch here. Just trying to stretch out the midsection and the abdominal section. Trying to make Charlotte Flair tap out. I don't know if there's enough damage done. It's Charlotte. Gonna go for the pinfall. Not even a 1 count. So Charlotte even trying to steal one there. Ooh, big chops from Charlotte here. Trying to bring that big fight here. Charlotte, big old suplex in the middle of that ring. Oh, big forearm there. Clubbing blow. Io Shirai could be in trouble. Charlotte just kind of pissed off that she's having a match with Io Shirai, you could feel. Io Shirai is going to be one of the biggest superstars we have here on SmackDown, and Charlotte kind of feels like she's above Io Shirai. Yeah, she's won multiple championships before, but this is a different brand. This is a whole different brand from when Charlotte was women's champion. As look at that neck breaker, turning her inside out. And yep, this is the vintage Charlotte Flair, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of staying on Io Shirai, she's just going to kind of toy with her meat. It's a big boot to the dome, and that could be all she wrote for Io Shirai. 2, 3, yes it is. Charlotte Flair gets a big win over Io Shirai tonight and sends a message to Team Raw for what Charlotte will be bringing to the table. Charlotte, Carmella, Sasha Banks, and Naomi takes on Team Raw in just 1 week, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to see how these women are going to be faring. And oh, here we go. Charlotte here going to beat down Io Shirai. Just going to send a message to Charlotte, or send a message to Io Shirai here, pardon me. Here we go, making their way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Diamond Mine, and no, we got Cruise Control, Buddy Murphy, Apollo Crews attacking them before their tag team match here. It's supposed to be these two teams going at it. Apollo Crews, Buddy Murphy, not going to let these guys even get a beat of this match. Because the funny thing of this is actually it's going to be Diamond Mine coming up against, well, actually teaming up with Cruise Control. Not these two teams, but it's going to be Buddy Murphy and, well, actually Diamond Mine with Otis and Chad Gable of Cruise Control. And Cruise Control's Buddy Murphy and Apollo Crews, they will be taking on the way Raw versus SmackDown to see who's the better tag team of the tag team champions. Let's look at O'Reilly. Oh, and a big super kick takes down Buddy Murphy. And you got to think for Cruise Control, they don't care about that Raw versus SmackDown stuff. They still got a thing going on with Diamond Mine apparently. So Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly still having to deal with Murphy and Cruz here. Oh, look at this. O'Reilly with these big clubbing blows, big glancing blows there. That is not going to be feeling good. O'Reilly just so dominant, man. As here we go with the pinfall attempt. Could this be enough? Lose to 1 count. And now, O'Reilly going to go for some kind of, I think it's some kind of back suplex, and now Murphy hits him with a spine buster. Very, very brutal maneuver there. Oh, and the clubbing forearm strike as well. Buddy Murphy bringing out all of the big maneuvers here tonight. And now here comes the leader of Cruise Control, Apollo Crews. Longest reigning United States champion in all of SmackDown's history. United States Championship is on Monday night, or I should say on NXT now. And now O'Reilly going to look to go to work here. Oh, and a clubbing forearm. And now here comes the messiah of the backbreaker, Roderick Strong, former NXT champion in his own right. Looking to become, well, NXT champion. Also, he's a former tag team champion as well. Sucks that we didn't really get to see Adam Cole and Bobby Fish a part of SmackDown, unfortunately, with these two gentlemen. But nonetheless, these two guys have been doing quite well for themselves in this their own tag team here. And hopefully, for Team SmackDown's fans, you got to be hoping that O'Reilly and Roderick Strong can somehow put their differences away with Cruise Control. Yes, big upset out, powerbomb there from Apollo Crews. And look at Crews, he's all happy with himself. But he let Roderick Strong get the tag. But look, Crews is just way too much for Diamond Mine here. And look at this. Oh my God, what a suplex. And now what does Apollo have in store here? Submission hold here, middle of the ring. Will Kyle O'Reilly tap? Nowhere to go. He's in the middle of that ring. Let's see if Strong can get up to his feet and kind of help out his partner. But O'Reilly, not too much damage was done there. Let's look at these strikes from O'Reilly. That Muay Thai background for Kyle O'Reilly here. Man, he's coming around lethal with those strikes. A little pinfall attempt here. Will this be it? Lose the 1 count. And look at O'Reilly. He's like, come on, what else do I got to do? What else do I got to do to put away this guy? Oh, and an enziguri to the back of the skull. O'Reilly's all fired up, and why shouldn't he be? We should try and stop Cruz from getting that tag, but Cruz does get that tag. Buddy Murphy with that jumping kick to the face, and now Murphy all happy, but now Roderick Strong gets a hot tag. And now let's see if Murphy can stop that tag. And right on that leg, and then swinging that left leg. Oh my gosh, I ain't gonna be feeling too good. And now we are into essentially probably a handicap match. I can't really tell if Apollo Crews is back in his corner, but no, this is what Murphy's doing. He's slowing down the matchup. He could feel the intensity of this big matchup going, and he's like, nope, I gotta slow this down. Murphy, look at this. Oh, and a jumping knee. Oh God, that's a glancing blow to the dome. That could be all she wrote. Pinfall here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Cruise Control, your tag team champions, with a much-needed win, and send a message to Diamond Mine here tonight. And the funny thing about it is Cruise Control, they attacked Diamond Mine before this matchup, and ultimately they send a message to Diamond Mine again. And Diamond Mine is a part of the Team SmackDown, and essentially saying Cruise Control is just one step ahead of them. It's just very, very vicious from the get-go. And we'll see this right here. You'll see that jumping knee knocks him out. Kyle O'Reilly must have thought that, he was going to tap out, but able to kick out right here. Look at O'Reilly. He's watching it right now. He's figuring Roderick Strong's going to be able to kick out, but he doesn't kick out. And the SmackDown Tag Team Champions walk out with a big win and send a message to Diamond Mine, as well as the way of Monday Night Raw. Ember Moon, that was pretty little crappy thing that you tried pulling last week here on SmackDown. You and Cedric Alexander trying to take out me and Big E and failed ultimately. So I mean, I'm not surprised with you, Ember. Ever since you winning that women's championship, it has definitely changed you. But I'm gonna change you for the better, Ember Moon. And you know what? This Monday, I might show up. And maybe I might actually show you how an invasion works. Because I got my tickets set up, but the thing is, do I actually want to waste my time and meet you on Raw and send you a message, or do I just wait until Survivor Series? Big questions that we'll have to wait until Monday. So if I was you, I'd get ready just in case I decide to whip your ass. Seems like Becky Lynch may be making her way to Monday Night Raw possibly, but now we have this next man, Aleister Black, making his way back to SmackDown, and he'll be taking on Rey Mysterio here in mere moments. As there he is, Aleister Black. But I'm being told that he's kind of changing his moniker, a different variation of himself. This man, Malachi Black, a very dangerous. That's Big E. That's Big E, the Intercontinental Champion. And Big E, he's kind of stuck behind whatever's going on back there. Is Malachi Black making his way down to the ring here? And now, hold on a minute, Big E trying to see if taking his time here will work. And now Big E, and now, wait a minute, Big E now looking to send a message to Aleister Black. Different variation is calling himself Malachi Black. I don't know what that especially means for Aleister, but nonetheless, taking down Aleister Black here. These big haymakers. There's Dominic Mysterio making his way down to the ring here. And now it's a little bit of a submission hold here. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Referee's in here calling for a submission. This is not a. I didn't hear the bell ring at all, so I don't think this is underway. Oh, and a drop kick there from Aleister Black, and another big kick to the side. And now Aleister Black with a submission of his own here. Referee is right there. Like I'm saying, I don't know if this is confirmed to have ourselves a match between these guys, as far as I'm aware. But nonetheless, these guys are beating the living hell out of each other. Brainbuster there from Aleister Black. And seems like Dominic Mysterio is just out here to be out here, apparently. I mean, this is supposed to be Aleister Black versus Rey Mysterio, but this matchup is... I don't even know what's honestly going on with this. Is Big E here showing off the strength and power of himself here. Look at this. Look at this military press slam. And Big E sending a message here to Aleister Black. Big shame that we don't get to see that matchup, but now we get to see a triple threat. And big three superstars, the future here of SmackDown. This is going to be Dominik Dijakovic, Ricochet, and Isaiah Swerve Scott going at it in a triple threat matchup here. The Rock wanted to make this matchup. He knows that these guys are definitely the future here of SmackDown, so he wants to put these three bright superstars in action tonight. Last week here on SmackDown, we saw Ricochet defeat Apollo Crews one-on-one action. And Dominik Dijakovic, he took on R-Truth in a pretty good back-and-forth matchup. Dominik Dijakovic ended up winning. Isaiah Swerve Scott, last time we saw him, he took on Jinder Mahal. He did lose. That was in Isaiah Swerve Scott's debut about a month or so back, but I think this is going to be a big night for all three of these guys. Yeah, there's a winner and a loser in this matchup, but being able to get that opportunity to showcase your skills at the highest of levels, I think this is a very, very big time for both, or all three of these gentlemen, I should say. As now, here comes Dominik Dijakovic's next opponent, and in the one and only Ricochet, making his way. Where do you guys think Ricochet fits in the scheme of things of the Universal Championship division or even the Intercontinental Championship division? I think Ricochet definitely would be really good for the Universal Championship. I think there's a lot of I guess you could say a lot of traffic into the Intercontinental Championship division, where if Ricochet goes into the Universal Championship division, there's a lot more there's a lot less room, if that makes sense. There's not a lot of too many big names that are necessarily in that division. And I think Ricochet being added to the likes of Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Keith Lee, and obviously adding Ricochet to that and some other superstars, I mean, I think that'd be very, very good to see Ricochet in there. Because you got Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Brock Lesnar, you got Rey Mysterio in there, Ricochet, Happy Corbin, The Fiend, amongst others. I mean, you could throw even Cesaro and John Cena as well. Cena's struggled for a long time, even though he's a main event superstar.
From Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 201
as Isaiah Swerve Scott makes his way down to the ring. He was pretty impressive, though, against Jinder Mahal. Did come up a bit short, but tonight he gets to showcase his skills in a big, big match.
Saxton, why don't you learn from Swerve Scott? This guy is cool, man. Everything about him is cool. You should take notes.
But the question is, can Isaiah Swerve Scott outlast Dominik Dijakovic and Ricochet? We are about to find out. Big future for all three of these gentlemen. Too bad there's only, a certain amount of championships here on SmackDown for them to really challenge for. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A triple threat match before the big main event of the evening. It's Dijakovic, Ricochet, and Isaiah Swerve Scott, the futures of SmackDown, right here on your screen. Dominik Dijakovic and Ricochet going at it here. Swerve Scott going to take some time to kind of taunt, try to get the crowd maybe behind him maybe. And all these guys can be high flyers. That's the great thing about it, that these guys can go high risk, high reward type of situations here. Dijakovic not really sure who to really go after because he's going to have to try and push him out the way. Big chop there from Isaiah Swerve Scott, trying to send a message there to Ricochet. Didn't get all of that drop kick though, and it's now Dijakovic and Ricochet kind of working together there. Oh, and look at Dijakovic. Oh my goodness. And Ricochet just taking some time to taunt. Oh my God. That standing corkscrew maneuver and then a backstabber there from Ricochet. Ricochet going to do anything in his power to send a message here. As now Dijakovic with a hard Irish whip, throwing him onto the apron at least. And now Swerve Scott trying to get some offense in here. And now Ricochet, jumping clothesline. He targeted the wrong gentleman. I think if he would have targeted Scott, it would have definitely landed there. As Dijakovic eating that DDT there. And the problem with a triple threat match is you've got to be very, very careful here. As what the hell is this? Look at this! Look at the submission hold here from Ricochet. I've not seen that before, but very innovative. As now look at this, trying to stretch out the big man just like that. As now Ricochet gonna go for that pinfall. Will this be up? No, not even a 1 count. Ricochet's gonna have to do a lot more damage to try and put away this monster, Dominik Dijakovic. And now Dijakovic here with a release suplex. Look at Swerve trying to get the crowd behind him here in Green Bay. There is a rope break though, unfortunately. Big chop though from Dijakovic. Those big haymakers, but just like that, the triple threat match comes up to eat Dijakovic as he gets dropped on his head there. As now Swerve Scott and Ricochet go at it here. Uh-oh. Oh, brainbuster there. And Dijakovic. It seems like all these guys are just trying to, get some momentum going in this matchup. A release suplex takes down Swerve Scott. And then a big boot decapitates Ricochet. And now Dijakovic here going to look to put away Ricochet with that sit-out powerbomb. Very, very brutal is Dijakovic. Then a knee strike. And now Dijakovic's like, thank you for going down in the corner. Didn't even have to do anything there. And now Ricochet is in the corner. Dijakovic's like, yeah, I'll let you go ahead and do your business there. Then I'm going to finish you. Oh, no, Dijakovic gets hit with that spinning heel kick. And Isaiah Swerve Scott right there. And now off the ropes. Oh, Pele kick. Very big glancing blow on the dome there of Swerve Scott. And look at the big, muscly man that is Dijakovic. But Ricochet, oh no, big reversal. And now, oh, Ricochet with a reversal. Oh, big clubbing blow to the back of the head. That is not going to be feeling good. And then a Frankensteiner, just to get eaten up like that. And now, oh, both men missing out. Going for that jumping kick and slash drop kick. Didn't really work out in favor of both men there. And now Ricochet is going to eat a sit-out powerbomb there. Very, very brutal. And now Dijakovic, he sees Swerve Scott, but now Swerve Scott throws him out. Perfect opportunity for Swerve Scott to get something going. Here we go, off the ropes. Oh, the flatliner takes down Ricochet. And now Swerve trying to do everything in his power. Big moonsault taken out. Ricochet, Dijakovic just trying to kind of let them lay waste to each other here. Now Ricochet off the ropes. Oh, big chop from Swerve. And now Ricochet in trouble. And Dijakovic with a backbreaker. Oof. And now Dijakovic gonna go for Ricochet. Swerve Scott seems like he's out of it. And now it is time for Ricochet to eat a one-handed set-out choke slam. And now Dijakovic. No. Swerve Scott. This match is all over the place in a good way here. All three of these guys in this matchup are putting it all on the line. Now Dijakovic, big back suplex. Dijakovic wants to do some more here. Work on that right arm. That is not going to be feeling too good. Uh-oh. What does Ricochet have in store here? Going for that jumping kick. Swerve Scott, just a little miss there. And now Dijakovic in a bad way. Oh! Ricochet now. Can Ricochet catch him off guard? Spin, or a jumping clothesline takes down Dijakovic. And now we might have ourselves a flying Ricochet. Oh, the 630. The 630. But Isaiah Swerve Scott right there to break it up. And now we'll see if Ricochet can put away. Oh, Swerve. Oh, my God. The double knees there. That ain't going to be feeling good. Dijakovic's down and out. If I'm Ricochet, I'd go for the pinfall right now on Dijakovic, or at least try to, but not in that situation, I guess. Look at Ricochet trying to chop off the chest there. Dijakovic. Oh, my God. Did you see that? He tossed him like he was a paperweight. One-handed chokeslam throwing him away. And now Dijakovic with an opportunity here. As now, going for that one-handed chokeslam, Swerve with a reversal. Now this is a big opportunity for Swerve. Ricochet is down and out at ringside. Perfect opportunity. A standing moonsault. Is that it? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Isaiah Swerve Scott with a massive win here on SmackDown. That was a hell of a triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen. Dominic Dijakovic, Ricochet, and Isaiah Swerve Scott showing you guys what the future will behold. And definitely tonight, look at that standing moonsault there to Dominic Dijakovic right there. Very beautiful maneuver. And we got to see whose house it was here in Green Bay, as it was Isaiah Swerve Scott. But tonight, the main event, Tommaso Ciampa, Brock Lesnar, two men that are going to look to take down the Bloodline next Sunday. Go at it tonight after that attack from Ciampa to Lesnar last week. Here we go, it is main event time. Brock Lesnar takes on Tommaso Ciampa. These two are going to be a part of a 3-on-3 6-man elimination matchup at Survivor Series, as they will be teaming up with Keith Lee to take on the Bloodline. It's going to be one hell of a night, ladies and gentlemen. The Beast is back, and he has his sights on Roman Reigns. And talking about Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. And Roman Reigns coming from behind, and a brutal clothesline takes out Brock Lesnar there. And now Reigns coming out. Those big haymakers. And now, oh, this ain't good. Reigns with a swinging neck breaker there to Brock. This ain't good. And now Lesnar wants to get himself some Roman Reigns here. So now he's tossing him down the ramp. It was scheduled to be Lesnar and Ciampa, but Reigns is, or I should say Lesnar versus Ciampa, but Reigns is getting his hands on Brock. Oh, but a brutal elbow. And now Lesnar, big old takedown there of Roman. Lesnar's going to do anything in his power. He's not going to let Reigns just destroy him out here tonight. Let's look at this. Oh, brainbuster suplex. Very, very brutal there from Brock. And hopefully this is not how SmackDown's going to end tonight. I mean, you'd love to see Brock get the upper hand on Reigns, but it's not what we were expecting tonight's main event to be. Now Lesnar in the ring. And now Lesnar, these big takedowns from Brock to Roman there. And wait, now Ciampa coming out of nowhere and now attacking Lesnar with a kendo stick. I figured that we actually get a matchup here, but it seems like we're going to. Oh my God. And now the kendo stick is broken, ladies and gentlemen. What in the hell is going on here? And now, Ciampa with a fairy tale ending there. Will that be enough? No, Lesnar kicking out. So apparently this match is still going down, ladies and gentlemen. And now Ciampa again, another fairy tale ending. And the crowd here again telling Tommaso Ciampa to do it one more time. No, and again, and oh no. I think we normally know what goes on with this. Oh, God. Lesnar being decapitated right there. No. Ciampa. This ain't good. This ain't good. Referee, I mean, this is a normal matchup, so, I mean, technically he could, if he really wanted to, could start a count, but it seems like he's not going to right now. This is going to be brutal, ladies and gentlemen. This is not something that you see every day here. Oh, no. Oh, this ain't good. Uh-oh. Ciampa. No! Oh, my God. Ciampa sending a message here, but still, we don't know if Ciampa can finish this matchup, and same with Lesnar, honestly. And now he's got himself a steel chair. This ain't good. And now wait, oh, Lesnar trying to get out of it, and now Lesnar moving out of the way here. Oh! Now it seems like it's Lesnar's turn to get some maneuvers in here. Multiple fairy tale endings, even putting Lesnar through the table. And look at Lesnar, just wait, he's a different breed of man, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. And now he's going to try and rip his arm off. Going to try and rip it off here. I don't know if he can do it. Can Ciampa get out of it? Yes, he does. And again, the brutalness of this whole matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And again. And another one just for safe measures. And now Lesnar again here. He's going to play with Tommaso Ciampa. Uh-oh. Ciampa could be in trouble here. Oh no, the arm again. He's trying to break it. Will he break it? He's trying to break it. Can he do it? And now Ciampa again. How crazy is it? And a clothesline. How brutal is this, ladies and gentlemen? And now Lesnar, these big punches trying to do anything to send a message to Tommaso. Lesnar has eaten a lot of damage in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
Not where you want to be right now. Absolutely not.
And now, oh no. What does Brock have in store here for Tommaso?
Someone's gonna get
Oh no.
real bad.
Oh my God.
Brock is in complete command here. Brock's like a beast.
Tommaso Ciampa just getting halfway tossed across the ring there. And now Ciampa. Ciampa with the big reversal in this match. Into a vicious clothesline.
I'll tell you, this guy's no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight. We are just
No,
seeing
wait a minute.
sheer
Uh-oh.
perseverance.
Oh, the backstabber there from Tommaso Ciampa. And now Ciampa. Ciampa heads Brock. Ciampa. Fairy tale ending again. Is that enough? Will it be enough? 2, 3, no. Ciampa just way too much after Reigns came out here and attacked him. What a brutal night here in the main event. Look, this, the backstabber right here, right there to Lesnar. And then the fairy tale ending to Brock. And Ciampa walks out, your winner tonight in your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Big main event, Ciampa with a win over Brock Lesnar.